And on the 8th day, God looked down on a pristine sheet of ice he'd created and said, "I need a gladiator." So God made a roadrunner. God said, "I need somebody to get up before dawn, read a book to a kindergarten class, run the stadium, work all day on the ice, run the stadium again, study game film, eat supper, spend 2 hours prepping for the ACT, then go to a hospital, staying past midnight, meeting all the kids." So God made a roadrunner. God needed somebody willing to sacrifice his body in front of the net, to give up his 2 front teeth in defeat, to sit in his locker for 5 short minutes, then stand up and dry his eyes and say, "Maybe next year." God needed somebody who would give everything they had and more, than skate for an hour with fans before going to the after party, shake a few hands and say to a little girl, "I'd be glad to give you an autograph," and mean it. So God made a roadrunner. He said, "I need somebody who can back check, forecheck, finish the game hungry, who can tape a stick, lace up skates, resole his glove with a hunk of leather, who can make a brace out of a broken stick, tape, skate, lace, and spit, who at game time in the new season would finish a 40-hour week by Tuesday noon and, weary beyond reckoning, put in another 72 hours, so God made a roadrunner. God said, "I need somebody strong enough to clear the defensive zone, who'd drop his gloves to protect a teammate, a warrior poet who uses the same shoulder to knock an opponent off his feet that he would helping a wounded comrade to the bench, who will call off practice to help build a home for a family in need." So God made a roadrunner. It had to be somebody who'd skate hard and fast and not cut corners. Somebody to shoot and score, trap and block, dish, feed, screen, and hit the one-timer and mind the crease. Someone to replenish the coolers and then finish a hard week's work with a 5-mile drive to the coach's show. Who would leave his home to live with strangers and make them his own. Who would bind his team together with the calm and steady understanding of leadership. Someone who would laugh and then sigh, then reply, with proud heart and smiling eyes, when a young boy says he wants to play hockey, like a roadrunner does. So God made a roadrunner.